when I'm coaching someone. It's important that I move them from relaxed kind of acceptance to a sense of urgency, not panic, urgency. So they're leaning into it. This is success coach Martin Brossman. The other key point is listening for the one thing that when they break through that, it will have them fully aligned with their commitment, not their feelings or what I call their little them. For example, a politician might hit a wall where they're uncomfortable asking for money. Well, if they truly believe in their cause and they're truly committed to making a profound difference in their community, then once they realize that, they'll understand that listening to that part of them that's reluctant needs to be ignored. It doesn't mean it goes away. In fact, if they're smart, they'll let it be an indicator that they're doing the right thing. Someone once applying my relationship marketing course said, well, I used it, but not completely. And I said, what do you mean? It says, well, I know I'm supposed to build a rapport and ask for 3 referrals. And I kind of wiggled out and just asked for 1. And then I asked, did you take the time to make sure this was the right customer? Or did you move because you needed to close a sale? They paused a moment and they said, I could have done a better job making sure they were fully qualified before I worked with them. I know they'll be taken care of, but I didn't do that extra work. I said, this is the wake-up call that you have failed your customer. It's living at a level of commitment few people live. When I'm listening for what is that one thing that usually makes them move outside and be more than themselves. I'll often say, okay, you need to stop being little Billy and be your commitment. And what's extraordinary is it's almost like when they break through that, which is just like starting to exercise. It doesn't happen with just one action. It happens to keep doing it. Then it's almost like providence moves at that point. And we all have one of those areas. One of those things, I need to be more than myself. I remember years ago, I thought instead of be yourself, a bumper sticker would be more than yourself, because what you identify as yourself was mostly built by a 9-year-old. Of course, we hear of this through people who do amazing coaching and training, or even in the military, where they're pushed way beyond what they think they can do and how it transforms their life. Sometimes you need to just do that yourself. I'd love to hear, what is that one point for you? And are you truly 100% committed to it? Or do you need to do something so that you'll be that? This doesn't mean doing things reckless or without thought. This idea is coming from an upcoming book called Key Coaching, spelled K-I, but pronounced K-E-Y, that should be out for Christmas 2026. This is success coach Martin Brossman. To learn more about my coaching, go to coachingsupport.com and let me hear your views on this topic by emailing me martin@coachingsupport.com. Make sure to put the word podcast and the name of the podcast show in the subject line. Have a fantastic day.